Ghosting is when someone suddenly cuts off all communication with you. They block you, they stop responding to your messages, they stop going to the same places where you used to see them. They just completely disappear from your life like a ghost. What ghosting really is showing you has nothing to do with you or your worth. It has to do with the other person's emotional maturity level and avoidance tendencies. Let's dive into it in this video. Before we start, I ask you to please subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications if you like this video, because it helps me out a ton. All right, so how to handle getting ghosted? First of all, you need to accept that this happened. You can't keep living in a fantasy and make excuses for them and overanalyze the situation. If they wanted to give you an explanation for why they have gone completely MIA, they would. Stop making excuses for them. Accept that this is the facts. They haven't communicated with you. They haven't responded to your messages. They have maybe even blocked you on social media. Who knows? Just accept the facts. It's going to make it much easier for you. Don't try to chase them for an explanation. Don't send 10 messages asking them this and that, and then finally sending them a really mean or angry text message about why they did what they did. Don't do it. They don't deserve your time. And this is showing you nothing about your value or your worth. It's only showing you that they are not in a place where they can communicate maturely. They're in a place where they just want to avoid difficult conversations, because even if they didn't want to be with you, they shouldn't have ghosted you. The problem with ghosting is not about the fact that someone that you're dating chooses not to want to be with you anymore. It's about the fact that they're doing it in this way. That's the problem. Because it's okay to change your mind when you're dating someone. That's why you're dating, right? It's to figure out if this is something for you. So people who ghost, they have avoidant tendencies. They want to avoid the difficult conversation. It's awkward. You know what? That's just not good enough, and you deserve so much more than this. So if you're in a situation where someone has ghosted you, stop feeling like there's something wrong with you and shift the narrative to there's something wrong with them. Why can't they communicate to you? Why can't they just tell you that they don't want to talk to you or they don't want to keep dating? Why are they doing this in this inhumane, really cruel way without any explanation at all? So avoid blaming yourself. It's easy to go into the trap of thinking, what did I do wrong? What could I have done better? Is this really my fault? But you know what? I don't know why this person chose not to communicate with you anymore, or why they don't want to date you anymore. But I know that the way that they did it, which was by ghosting, which is so emotionally immature, they showed you that they're not someone who's ready for a relationship anyway. So you dodged a bullet there. Okay, because an emotionally mature person would have communicated, okay? You don't have to be for everyone. Everyone doesn't have to want to date you. That's okay. That's how it is for all of us. You know, when I was single and I was going on dates, do you think everybody that I went out with wanted to be with me? Of course they didn't. And I think that's how it is for everybody, you know. But in this case, you're dodging a bullet because this person is avoiding emotional accountability, and they're avoiding communication, which is one of the basic cornerstones of healthy relationships. It's communication. It's okay for you to accept your feelings. It's okay to feel hurt, angry, rejected, confused. All of that is okay. Just avoid reaching out to them. Don't ask them for closure. The closure is the ghosting. Ghosting is the closure. That's the full stop. It's the final chapter. It's not okay behavior. So process your feelings, talk to your friends, journal, talk to a professional if you want to. I'm happy to work with you. You can reach out to me. There's a link in the description below. But focus on that instead. Focus on building yourself up, your self-worth, do things that you love. Just be okay with feeling these sad feelings for a little while. It will pass. And then you'll be so happy that you didn't end up long-term with a person who is this emotionally avoidant. Something that can happen is that someone who ghosted you comes back around a couple of weeks later with some bullshit explanation or whatever. Maybe it's a good explanation. I don't know. I highly doubt it, because there's never a good enough explanation to explain why they didn't just send a text expressing what they were going through. Like, oh, I've been so busy, or oh, I've been through a lot with my family, blah, blah, blah. You can always communicate. And like I said, it's the most important quality in a relationship. So there's really no excuse. Set strong boundaries for yourself. When someone does this to you once, it's showing you a lot, and they'll probably do it again, and they're definitely emotionally avoidant. So you don't want to start something with them. So set strong emotional boundaries. If they come back around, reject them. Don't ghost them, reject them. And I would just do it in a very straightforward, mature way, saying this type of lack of communication is really not what I'm looking for. I wish you all the best. You can delete my number. Goodbye. This is not for you. You deserve so much better, especially if you're really looking for your forever person, or potentially for someone that you could eventually get married to. This is not it. This is not the person. And I don't care how much trauma they had. I don't care if they have an avoidant attachment style. It doesn't matter. It's not good enough. Trauma and all these attachment style issues and all of that, it's an explanation. It's not an excuse. Always remember that. Explanation, not excuse. So the best response to ghosting is keep living your best life. Forget about them. Delete their number. Unfollow. Just keep living your best life and move on. You don't need answers. The answer's already there. They're not ready for a relationship with you for whatever reason, and they're really not relationship material regardless. So I hope this gave you a little more insight into the ghosting, what it is, and what you should do if it happens to you. Again, if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. You can also like the video, that helps. Turn on notifications, comment below if you have anything to say. I'd love to hear from you. And I look forward to seeing you again soon.